found that absolutely terrifying, but also hot.
Welcome to Miss Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most outrageous live moments on talent shows, from wild performances and unruly contestants to the most unforgettable onstage mishaps.
Thank you, Tyler!
Number 10. Ichikawa Koikuchi's Fartastic Audition, Britain's Got Talent. This Japanese entertainer appeared on the 16th season of Britain's Got Talent, introducing himself as a wind musician. But he conveniently left out where exactly that wind would be coming from.
What?
Instead of using his mouth, Ichikawa Koikuchi laid down on his back and let his rear end do the talking. The act was confusing at first, and Simon Cowell wasted no time in slamming the red buzzer. But as Koikuchi used his unique talent to blow a party horn and extinguish candles on a cake, he slowly charmed the judges. Surprisingly, after 2 failed attempts to pop a balloon, Cowell himself jumped on stage to make sure it happened on the 3rd try. Clearly, we must have slipped into an alternate universe. Number 9. Triple Trouble Bring the Drama, The X Factor. When you enter a talent show, there's always a risk the judges might not love your act. But this British trio clearly failed to understand that.
Because when the sunshine will shine together, told you I'll be here forever. Said I'd always be your friend, took on no promise to get out till the end.
Triple Trouble auditioned for The X Factor in 2009 and certainly lived up to their name. After delivering a less-than-stellar rendition of Rihanna's Umbrella, Simon Cowell barely held back his laughter and asked if they all had colds.
Have you all got colds? I mean, that was a racket, wasn't it?
Not one to take criticism gracefully, group member George Gerasimo snapped back, telling Cowell to get off his high horse. The group then stormed off, with Gerasimo slamming his microphone to the floor. He returned as a solo act 2 years later, claiming he'd matured. But it didn't take long for his salty attitude to make an encore appearance.
You would misjudge me, that's just my, vibe.
It's not a good vibe.
Number 8. Strauss Serpent's Inhuman Moves, La France a un incroyable talent. There are some talent show acts that make you wonder if the performer even has bones. This one is high up on that list. Strauss Serpent was a contestant on the 13th season of La France a un incroyable talent, the French spin-off of the Got Talent series. The Congolese contortionist moved in a way only a serpent could, twisting his body into shapes that defy all logic, no matter how many times you watch it. His moves were so intense that some audience members even had to look away. But the judges had their eyes on Serpent the entire time, and were so mesmerized that one of them hit the golden buzzer, sending him straight to the semifinals. Number 7. Gary and Talisa throw shade at each other, The X Factor. Things took quite the personal turn on the X Factor judging panel between Gary Barlow and Talisa in this season 9 episode. It all began after Barlow's mentee Christopher Maloney delivered a rendition of Cutting Crew's I Just Died in Your Arms.
I just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said.
After spotting what she believed was a recurring issue, Talisa aimed her criticism at Barlow for letting his act repeat the same mistake.
Why not change it up? for him. I even feel bad having to say the same thing to you each week. I don't think it's fair. You do the same thing over and over again with him and it's not working.
But rather than address the issue raised, Barlow went for a low blow, saying that Tulisa smelled like cigarettes. Proving that two can play that game, Tulisa shot back, accusing Barlow of reeking of red wine. Though Barlow later apologized, he certainly didn't set a great example for his mentees on how to handle criticism.
What do you think about all this?
I mean, all I'm doing is my best, you know, I'm just working my socks off and I'm doing my best every single week. I'm taking on board what the judges are saying.
Number 6. Nicholas Wallace possesses Gabrielle Union, America's Got Talent. When it comes to creepy props, you can never go wrong with a doll. So when Canadian magician Nicholas Wallace auditioned for America's Got Talent with nothing but a doll and a rocking chair, the judges and audience knew they were in for a terrifying treat. But what they didn't expect was Judge Gabrielle Union becoming part of a live possession act.
Hold your arms up like this. Take a deep breath in and out. Just your arms there. Perfect. Just listen to my instructions, you'll be fine. Tip your head forward a little bit.
Wallace invited Union on stage to sit in the rocking chair and asked her to raise her hand if she felt any touch. He then tapped the doll, and like clockwork, Union's hand shot up each time.
Raise your hand if you can feel this. Hand back down. Raise your hand if you can feel this.
It was as if the doll's spirit had taken control of her. We're not sure how he pulled that off, but this one left everyone totally spooked.
Really creepy, really weird. You got possessed by a doll.
Let me hear your comments.
I got touched. A bunch.
Number 5. Lamar Royal isn't even listening. American Idol. This 20-year-old singer was convinced he was America's next idol, and no one could tell him otherwise. Before taking the stage, Lamar Royal declared his admiration for Mary J. Blige and promised to respect whatever feedback the panel gave.
She's just this big superstar and I really want to meet her. Today, no matter what the judges say, I will respect their opinion, and I love taking constructive criticism.
Well, that promise didn't last long. After Randy Jackson described his singing as torturous, things quickly spiraled downhill.
Can I do another song for you?
No, it's not that, man. I just don't think you're that good, man.
Royal failed to listen to the judges and stubbornly kept belting out notes, as if trying to hypnotize them into changing their minds. When that didn't work, he began cursing and had to be escorted out by security. He even walked back his praise for Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige, all that can't sing neither. She can't sing a lick.
If the judges weren't impressed, at least he found some fans in a group of passing onlookers. Number 4. Alex Magala swallows sword. Britain's Got Talent. To say that Britain's Got Talent contestant Alex Magala simply swallowed a sword would be a gross understatement. While that alone is risky business, Magala upped the ante by combining it with some pole acrobatics.
He's going up the pole!
What are you doing, man?
After pulling off his act, he stunned everyone by doing backflips with the object still lodged in his throat. But just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, Magala decided to upgrade to an even bigger sword, climbed up the pole, and dangled upside down. What followed was one of those moments you can only comfortably watch through your fingers. Magala dropped towards the stage, only halting mere inches away. Needless to say, the audience's hearts dropped even faster than he did. Number 3. Youngblood squirts milk out of his eyes. America's Got Talent. Some people see the "don't try this at home" disclaimer on TV and adhere to it. Others, like this guy, take it as a challenge. After watching someone squirt milk out of their eyes on Ripley's Believe It or Not, Youngblood figured he'd found his calling. He brought the act to his America's Got Talent audition, snorting the liquid and squirting it out of his eye. It was body horror at its finest, or worst, depending on who you ask. In In the end, the judges were split, so his milk show was cut short in the audition round. At least he holds the Guinness World Record for fastest time to ignite 5 targets by shooting milk from the eye, so that counts for something. Number 2. Seth Ward refuses to quit. America's Got Talent. Whoever coined the phrase "don't take no for an answer" clearly had Seth Ward in mind.
Hey, I'm Shedward the Walrus. Oh my God!
Do you know what? It's been a long day. Good luck.
This novelty act first appeared on season 13, dressed as a caterpillar that transforms into a butterfly. Yep, that was the entire act. But Seth Ward's quirky antics didn't exactly win over any hearts, as he was buzzed by all 4 judges and booed off the stage by the audience.
Why does Big Beautiful hurt so bad?
Yet, like a true pest, he returned for seasons 14, 16, and 17, only managing to make it past the auditions once. He even got an invite for the All-Stars season. Each comeback featured a new character and almost predictably some accidental wardrobe malfunction. Call him a troll or a prankster, but you've got to admit, it's actually kind of genius.
It's my dream! It's my dream!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Fratelli Rossi overcome a mishap. America's Got Talent. Watching acrobatic performers on talent shows, you can't help but brace yourself for a potential disaster. But while such acts on America's Got Talent usually go off without a hitch, everyone's biggest fear came to pass with Fratelli Rossi. The brother duo are circus performers from Spain, whose routine featured one brother laying on his back and flipping the other with his feet. Everything was going smoothly until they attempted to pull off one trick, and the brother on top botched the landing and took a hard tumble.
Are they okay? Wow.
Music go.
No, don't. You're not doing it again.
No more.
Even though the judges objected, the duo gave it another shot, and this time they executed it perfectly. Guess the second time really was the charm for Fratelli Rossi.
I think it's not always right to judge these acts on being technically perfect. The fact that it went wrong and then you did it again actually made the act even better.
What's the craziest thing you've witnessed on a talent show stage? Share it with us in the comments below.
I don't know what that was. That was magic. That was death. I don't know what it was. But it happened.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.